Okay, so 8th of May 2022. I'm at a christening today, so finally something nice to look forward to. Astro DJ's giving me Latin American tune, like a dance, you know, like what they call it, salsa, something like that, samba. But he's only giving me one word, so I don't know what it is, but it's smooth. So I'll see if I can find it. Smooth. So today's card is the Strength card. Are we strong or are we feeling weak? Are we brave or are we feeling cowardly? Are we struggling or are we taking control? Let's see, shall we? Smooth. And there it is on the top. Very strange. In the sweet spot, which is where we want it to be. I've got somebody feeling a bit faint. Anemia, maybe. Rest is needed. You've got to rest up because you may have won the battle, but you haven't won the war yet. 4 weeks. Feeling ungrateful or dissatisfied with what you've got. You reap what you sow. The only worry with this card is that if you're feeling negative, you'll attract negativity towards you. 7 years is mentioned of putting, you believe is effort, good effort into something, and you wished it paid off better. You've got to remember that if you're not grateful, Spirit will take something else from you, because there are people about that would love to have what you've got. So be grateful. Stubborn, you're being stubborn. 2 4s, it's just before a change. So you're refusing to accept that a change is needed. There it is again. You need to stop chucking yourself into work and financial matters. 8 years. Because, so 7 to 8 years, because you're dissatisfied, you're working even harder. And the thing is, Spirit is saying it's not making you happy, is it? Look at that child there. We've said it before. That's either your children or your inner child that's unhappy because all you do is work. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And you're banging your head against a brick wall because it's not going to make any difference. The more you earn, the more you'll spend. There's lies, deceit and theft, and children maybe are taking you for a bit of a mug. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, younger energy. It's bad news. And injustice, unfairness. There may be problems with not the reproductive organ, sorry, the loins and the marital home, court cases, that butterfly is waiting to transform. So the butterflies are a good sign, but if you go into court, this is negative energy, I'm afraid. Impotence, colon, prostate cancer, stuff like that. It's an imbalance, and it's because either somebody's ill or somebody's weak. They haven't got the courage or the backbone to take back control. It's a karmic situation. There are secrets here, I believe. Capricorn is mentioned slightly. Leo is mentioned slightly. Libra is definitely mentioned. But the thing with these two cards, in different decks, they interchange. Sometimes the Leo card is the 11. Sometimes it's the 8. Sometimes the Libra card is 11. Sometimes it's the 8. So 11, 8 and 26. Massively important. But there's an injustice taking place here. Health issues maybe have caused some sort of problems with finances, or the lack of courage, letting other people boss you about and not taking control of your own life. Power struggles and greed. So, the only card that really is relevant there, because they're all quite negative cards, is the 11. The 11 is the most important card because today's card is neutral. So it's an injustice, an imbalance, an unfairness, a problem with the loins or the marital home. 7th house issues, marriages, relationships. Yeah, somebody's going to have to defend themselves, perhaps in court, and there's going to be a big stink. The skunk is the animal totem. There we have the salamander. That's the gypsy card for a new person, the tall, handsome stranger coming into your life. Could be a fire sign child. If there's unfaithfulness and disappointment, and you played your part in this disappointment, you might not be to blame, but there is depression. Your cup is empty. There's no love lost anymore. Drained. That's why you need to heal. The woodpecker, the kingfisher is a very, very negative sign in this, and normally it would be a good sign. The ant is negative. So if you see any ants, because you're just one of the crowd, you're people pleasing, you're hanging yourself out to dry for the sake of others, sticking your neck out, and they're not grateful. So Pisces is negative, Libra is negative, the number 4, the number 12, sacrificing yourself for something that isn't worth it. You need to put your boundaries in place and say no. There is an offer of love, or we've got 2 children, a fire sign and a water sign. Somebody's not accepting that cup because it's not good enough for them. You haven't maybe got a car or a job or a house or whatever it is. They see you as lacking. And you have to plan now for what you want to go towards. Get ready, but don't take action yet. There may be infatuation with an outsider or an outside energy. 8 days. You could be putting all your energy into the internet or something or someone, another child. So say you've got 3 children, you've got a fire sign, a water sign and an air sign, and you're spending all your time on the air sign and the other 2 are lacking in something. It's causing bickering within the family, within the marriage, within the relationship, whatever it is. It's unfairness. It could be child maintenance problems. Yeah, the family is shattered. And again, we've got that 7 of Pentacles. You feel like it's your fault. Stop blaming yourself. Stop beating yourself up. These things happen. When they do, we've got to grow a backbone. We've got to put our shoulders back, put our tits out and look the world straight in the eye. Good or bad, whatever you've done it for whatever reason. And as long as you can stand in your truth, that's all that matters. I was born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved somewhere. Finally, somebody accepts the fact that this isn't making them happy. And there will be a period of mourning where you release, let go, and cry tears. Because even if you hate someone, you always cry. But it's not for them necessarily, it's for what could have been, or the wasted energy, or the wasted time. 7 months. Things are not clear and somebody is torn between two properties, two people, two jobs, two situations. And it's been going on some time, from at least last year, because we've got the ox in there. The 18 is negative energy. The full moon on the 16th could be an issue. And there we have a marriage over, a friendship ending, an end to study, an end to everything you believed in, rebellion, Taurus energy, issues with the neck and throat, the 5 or the 23, negative energy. And this matter needs settling once and for all. Bring things to a conclusion. A long-standing problem is settled. The mother bear, the polar bear, a sign from spirit because it's white. Dental health issues. But settlement, raise it to the ground so you can begin again. Rise like the phoenix from the ashes, the 20. There's a man here that's all mouth and no trousers. He doesn't take action when he should have done. Probably an Aries. There's a nest of vipers, snakes and eels. 1965 plus or minus 12, February to February. Love has left the building. So now someone's at a crossroads. Somebody's been playing catch up with the rest of us because they're at this crossroads. They've got to make a decision about their happiness. It may be the birth of a child or a new beginning, a brand new beginning. If you've got a yes/no question, the answer is yes. It's time to make a decision and stick to it. Saturn, and that's all the one is your truth. So the 5th and 6th are there, the 23rd, the 11th, the 18th. The only two that are positive is the 20 and the 6. Yeah, 20 and 6, only positive energy there is. So Saturn, bringer of truth, we'll see where it is. I don't know where it is, so I'll let you know. Three of Swords, heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. As she is planted, so she will sow. Harvest. Such is the field of karma. The name grant could be important, or you may be waiting for a grant. It may feel bad now, but it will be resolved, finally. Saturn is the planet of the Reaper, the Lord of Karma, and this rainbow planet represents what's tangible and solid in our lives. The Greek word for Saturn is Cronus, and Cronus was the father of Zeus. Cronus devoured his children to prevent losing his throne, so it may be a father that's left his kids in the lurch because he doesn't want to be skint. So we've got probably single mothers bringing up kids here. The God who hates his own children because the energy of the planet seems to show no mercy. But Saturn is not exactly cruelty, it simply points out the truth and cuts away any delusions that are no longer useful. When the Saturn card is present, know that you are being challenged. It's time to make it or break it. Life may seem harsh and restrictive, and you're facing an enemy who may well be yourself. Saturn shows us that at times it is in our best interest not to have what we want, because you're acting like a spoilt child. I want never gets. And that if we have them, it could lead to our destruction. But Spirit's saying maybe that's what we need, to destroy what we've got and begin again. Because if you're that father or mother and you've had enough and you want to walk away, they're better off without you anyway. If it is a time of sorrow and hopelessness, like we've lost a loved one or you feel alone, realise that it's all about your diligence and sticking to what you believe in, adhering to your goals. Perhaps whoever it was wasn't wanting your tribe and you need to find your own tribe. It's about not giving up and following through. Saturn deals with power control, yes, power struggles. Often meaning law enforcement and the military. You may have encounters with law enforcement at this time, so do watch for that possibility. And although the encounter may not necessarily be a negative one, if it is though, you will need to play by the rules and do what's thought correct or expected. We're talking about convention here. Any rallying against authority or tradition is not going to serve you well at this moment. On a more positive side, you may meet a fatherly type who will help you advance with your goals. Saturn can sometimes herald the appearance of a sage or a teacher, the tall, handsome stranger perhaps. If it is a teacher, they're a negative influence because it's in the reverse and they don't speak the truth, so be very careful. This will be no small thing and can indicate a mentor arriving just when you need one most. Dealing with the aged and the elderly could be an issue in the near future. Problems with the bones, joints, skeletal structure could crop up. Dental complications are a possibility. Feeling your age no matter what your biological age is. Everything will seem pressing and worrying. Why have I not accomplished more at this age? The Seven of Pentacles is spot on. Where is it? That dissatisfied, ungrateful person. There he is. Did I allow important affairs to slip by while I was concentrated on non-essential matters? Yes, you did. Your attention was elsewhere. Many lessons have been learned and problems conquered currently or in the near future. The gift of Saturn is keeping you on your path and helping you face the parts of your life that you may dread, but you simply have to fulfill them. These are your contracts towards a more solid achievement and a better life. Circumstances will be harsh for a while, but believe that any sacrifices you make will be worth it. It's a good time to be diligent. Don't rush into anything, plan it. Whatever you are asking about is going to take a long time. So, heartache, sorrow, loss and separations, restrictions, penalties, shattering experiences, disappointment, but from it you will grow. You have to bring down those walls that you've put up to protect yourself and be vulnerable. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable because it requires courage, and somebody here is frightened. They don't think they're strong enough to take down the walls and expose your humanness. Your guides tell you to become aware of your defense mechanisms which keep you separated from others. And Spirit, ask your angels to help you to dissolve your mask and barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. What do we say? There's the butterfly, waiting. The reward will be freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable, dare to be open, because invulnerability is your strength. Oh, damn it. 6th house, Aquarius, Pluto. The 6th house is about hospitals, intestines, abdomen, vocational workplace, the colour dark brown, Virgo energy, going with your gut instinct, health services, work, altruism, teamwork, co-workers, and your vocation, pets, efficiency, and daily routine. Pluto's not got that many in it, so I'm hoping that Aquarius is in it. Otherwise, we've got to find a more definition. There's Pluto. Oh, there you go. This placement aspires to humanitarian, has a vision for a better world. The danger lies in confusing your ideology with rational thought. So these people that get all extreme in their beliefs, you've got to be very careful that you are on a crusade that is good for you, but it's not necessarily for everybody else on the planet. So don't get too high and mighty or extreme in your views. Some of you, if you're protesting, you might get arrested. So thanks for listening. Speak tomorrow, and I'll find out what the song is.